Hi, in this clip I'm going to show you how to play the fifth piece in the Grade 2 Rockschool guitar book, Blue Phones. I'll play the piece first of all with the backing track. I shall then give you a few pointers and things you need to look out for when you're actually performing the piece. I shall then play it a second time with the tempo backed off about 20%, so it's a little bit slower, a bit easy to see what's going on. I shall then play it a third time with my own volume turned all the way down, so the backing track will still be running a little bit slow, but you'll have a visual reference of where you're supposed to be in the song, but you can use it as a backing track to practice along with. So, here we go.
Blue Phones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, right. First of all, sound-wise, nice clean sound. If you've got chorus or anything like that on your amp or your effects pedal, then a little bit of chorus and a little bit of reverb. I'd go for probably your middle pickup or possibly your neck pickup. Again, something fairly warm but still with enough brightness to be able to hear the definition of the notes. When you're playing the first phrase, dead easy, there's two open strings involved. So all you need to do is just fret the bottom note, the actual bass note that's changing your tone, so starting off with the C at the 3rd fret there. And make sure you can let both of those open strings ring on as you move down to the 2nd fret, to the B note. Then jump your finger across to the E on the 2nd fret of your D string. Come back up again. And your A minor 7 chord. Right, when it comes to the first little melody section you're playing there, the best way to perform it is think of it, if you actually look at the notes you're playing an E, followed by an A, followed by a C. It's actually the notes of an A minor chord, so the best way to perform it is actually fret all of those notes at the same time, and then pick each note separately with your right hand, rather than trying to jump your fingers across each time. So actually fret all three at the same time. And that'll make it much easier to perform. Right, at the last bar of line 2, start another arpeggio, again with a couple of open strings involved. So again, it's critically important that you get those open strings to ring out nice and cleanly, okay? So as you're moving down, make sure you don't get any muted notes, that your fingers are nice and upright, so you can hear those open strings chiming through underneath the changing bass note. Right, line 3, second bar, you've got a repeat sign on that first C7 chord, okay? So, when you're playing that C7, make sure you do it twice, otherwise you'll obviously slip out of time with the backing track. So, then do it again because of the repeat signs. Then up to the F chord, so that's 1st fret on the top 2 strings, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Now, where it says a G chord there, you're normally used to playing a G like that, but this time it's fretted the same as the F chord, but 2 frets higher up at the 3rd fret. So it's 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So again, make sure you don't hit any open strings, only the notes you're actually fretting with your left hand. Little rundown now. Starts off with the C chord, and then G sus4 over B. Sounds like an interesting name, but it's actually a fairly simple chord. What you need to do is, when you go from the C chord, take off your 2nd and 3rd fingers, and keep your 1st finger in place, and then move your 2nd finger down to the B, the 2nd fret on the A string, and then an A minor chord. back to the F, then up to that new variation on the G chord, back to the C7 chord. Now, next bar where you go back to the G again it's this high sort of F-shaped version of a G chord. Watch out for the little dynamics marking there. You've got a hairpin going from piano to forte, so start off nice and quiet, build up the volume, okay, so make sure you follow those dynamics. Back to the very similar phrase to the intro. Again, watch out for the, on the last two lines, the slight variations to the melody. So this time you're starting at the 3rd fret. And the last note, this time you're playing over an A major, not an A minor. So it's a semitone higher, 2nd fret. Again, last 4 bars, watch the dynamics. You've got a long hairpin there going from piano to forte, so the important thing is getting those dynamics as well as the open strings ringing. So start off nice and quietly, gradually get louder. Right, I'll play it a second time now with the tempo backs off a fraction.
Blue phones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Repeat. Okay, right, last time. This time I'll play it with my own volume turned down.
Blue phones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go. Hope that helps.